So this morning we're going to start in a pose that you may not be familiar with. It's not one we teach super often at the studio. It's called Vajrasana, which is the diamond pose. You're probably going to need a couple of modifications like this. If you have injuries to your ankle, to your Achilles, this one's not for you. If you don't, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and the options for this might be to get a block or a pillow if it doesn't feel okay. But one important thing to note with Vajrasana is we are not taking the knees out of their normal range of motion. So the knee is a hinge, as we know, it's not supposed to move side to side. So the knee hinges back. I'm going to show you what this shape looks like from behind first, and then I'll show you from front on. So we use our feet to make a little bowl. So my toes come together and my heels flop out to the sides. And then you make that little bowl for the pelvis to rest in. So my big toes here are touching, heels are going out to the side, and my hip bones are sitting on my heels. So it's not that hero's pose where you sit back between the feet at all. The feet are together, heels come out to the side. From front on, the knees are together. So you can do a little wiggle to get your bottom down in between the heels. If you have sharpness through the knees here, you might like to prop yourself up in a block, or you might like to skip Vajrasana for now. But it's not like the hero's pose where you take the legs and you can put that internal pressure on the MCL there. So the knees are in their normal range of movement. Everything's in its normal range of movement. It's just working on opening through the stabilizing muscles of the ankle and the feet. If it's uncomfortable through your feet, it's probably just feedback that you need a little bit more movement to happen regularly through the feet. A lot of us don't get that at all. If there's anything sharp come out of it, if there's just a bit of discomfort because you're in something new, try to sit in it. So once you've found Vajrasana or your seated position, we're going to rest the palms facing down. We're going to lift through the front of the heart. The head, the chin comes above the chest, the shoulders soften down. Find a heaviness through your elbows. So letting the arms drop down. Very nice. Close the eyes. Find the breath here. And as you slowly breathe and drop into the body here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Vajrasana, the shape that you're in. This is one of the shapes we use to work on Ajna Chakra. That's your third eye energy center. And this is where we see what we want our life to be like from. This is where we can visualize the future that we want. So slow down the breath here and just find a gentle awareness of the center of the forehead. Breathe here. So you'll find that you can split your awareness fairly easily between two things. Half of your awareness is on the breath. The other half of your awareness is resting in the center of the forehead. Finding any sensation, any activation, anything at all there. We're going to split our awareness here for 4 more breaths. Slow inhales, noticing what's happening in the center of the forehead. Nice slow exhales. Slow down the last breath in here and hold your awareness in the center of the forehead. Staying in the position, bring the hands to meet together in front of the heart space. We're going to take a moment here just to set up our day. So with this activation of Ajna Chakra, third eye, decide how you want your day to go, how you're showing up. This morning in our practice, we're doing some unusual movements. Because when we learn to find our center in unusual movements on the yoga mat, we learn to find our center in unusual situations off the yoga mat. Take a moment to decide how you're showing up to unusual movement. We'll take a long breath in together, bowing our head as we breathe out. A moment here to acknowledge that something really important is about to happen. And then very gently blinking the eyes open, we're going to bring the hands down, lift the knees up, feel the sensation change in the feet, and then step the knees underneath the hips. Give a little flex and a little point, a little roll through the feet. Might be some new sensations there. If there are, breathe. Allow them to shift. Really nice. Tuck the toes down, plant the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to peel the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in here. Stay for the breath out. Start to move the heart forwards. And now can you drop right ear down to right shoulder? Heaviness through the head here, very nice. Reach the left arm up, even more, big breath in. We're going to thread the left arm all the way under the body. Reach towards the right side, drop left ear down, big breath out. Peel back up for a breath in, pushing into right palm, lift left hand, threading down and through. Let the left ear touch the floor, big breath out. One more time, push back up to the sky, reach and open a little more, drop the head down and stay here. Push the earth away with that right hand. See if you could touch ear onto the shoulder. Really nice. One more big breath in. Left hand's going to come to the earth as we breathe out. Tuck the toes behind you. Lift the gaze. So you're looking ahead of your own yoga mat here. The weight of the head is up. Lift the knees off the ground. We'll take a breath in here. Press back to a little crouch. Bottom comes towards heels. Breath out. Stretch through the upper body. Inhale to come up. Exhale to press back. Eye gaze doesn't move this whole time. Looking forwards. Breath in. Shoulders above wrists. Breath out. Tailbone towards heels. One more time here. Take a breath in. Really nice. Press back. Little change in our movement now. We're going to come all the way back up like we just did. Lift the right foot off the ground. Spin the left foot down in line with the short edge of your mat. So your left heels come down. Right foot reaches through as the left arm comes up. Take a breath in here. Well done. Left hand down. Come back to that crouch. Rise up on a breath in. Spin the left heel as that right foot steps through. Breathe. Good. Really nice. Come back. We're doing that just one more time. Rising up. Spin the left heel. Step the right foot and expand. Maybe you can grow this time. Big breath in. Beautiful. Come all the way back. Hands and knees is a breath out. Close the eyes here. Find your center. So maybe some unusual movements there. You practice finding your center in all of them. Take one more big breath in. Stay for a big exhale. Blink the eyes open now. The right arm's going to lift all the way up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Right arm is going to reach through. Let the ear tap the floor for a breath out. Inhale, peel all the way up. Big breath in. Stay here this time for your exhale. Push the heart forwards. Drop left ear to try to touch left shoulder. Big breath in. Reach, reach, reach into those fingertips. As you exhale, reach down and across. Let the ear touch the floor. Really nice. Peel back up. Opening, big breath in. Reaching down and through. Big breath out. Peeling back up. This time, stay. Extend that arm up. Drop the left ear. Try to touch the shoulder. Big breath in here. Reach, reach, reach to the sky. And an exhale is going to bring that hand underneath the shoulder. Stay for a breath. Lift into the back of the heart. Eye gazes forwards. Tuck your toes. Hover your knees. We'll take a breath in here. Tailbone comes back. Stretch into the feet. Stretch the upper body. Breath out. Roll forwards for a breath in, look forwards, eye gaze doesn't change this whole time, breath out, come back. Rolling forwards, stay. This time, spin that right heel down, left foot stepped as the right arm lifts, open up, come back. Nice one. Push the heels back, roll it into one movement, come all the way forward, drop the right heel, left foot steps, opening. And back on the breath out. One more time here, really grow big. Drop the right heel, expand, take a big breath in. Exhale, coming back and down, knees down, toes point now. Find an extended child's pose. So you leave the arms out in front, forehead comes down. So lots of work on Ajna Chakra this morning. Let that area of the forehead make contact with something in this shape. So if it doesn't find the earth, hinge at the elbows, make a little pillow. Really nice. Breathe here. Split your awareness again. Half of it is on the breath and slowing it down. Half of it is feeling into this area of the third eye. Find that simultaneous split of awareness. Good, we'll take one more breath here. Really focus on the forehead. Stay for your exhale. Creep all the way back up to hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Extend the hips up high. We find a downward facing dog together. Take a moment to land in your downward facing dog. Chin tucks in towards the chest, elbows unlock. Find the breath here nice and steady, keeping the legs still. Could you just shift the tailbone side to side? Breathe here. So we're not doing the walking out of the dog, bending the knees. We're shimmying our tailbone side to side. If you're able to, close your eyes and feel into the sides of your body. Beautiful. Come back through center. Ribs tucked towards each other. Chin into chest. Eye gaze is between the knees. Take a big breath in like you're breathing up the back of the legs. Exhale like you're flushing down out of the spine. We'll do two more of those. Inhale like you're pulling grounding energy up the legs. Exhale like you're running it through the upper body back into the earth. One more time like this. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Next inhale, peels the heels high to the sky, bend the knees deeply, look forward, breathe everything out. Right foot steps, left foot follows. We're at the front of our mat. Halfway lift is your next inhale. Bend through the knees, lay the rib cage on the thighs, hang the head as you breathe out. Stay here for a long breath in. Stay here for a long breath out. Circle sweep the arms wide if you've got the space. Push the heels into the ground. We'll rise all the way up to standing together. Bring the palms together. Hands come to the heart. Eyes closed down here. Palms face forwards. Breathe. Slowing the breath down. So your Tadasana, this moment with eyes closed, with stillness through the body and a focus on the breath, is your integration point. So the energy that we're waking up, that we're generating in the body, we take a moment to integrate it. This sets you up for a nice steady day of energy. Blink the eyes open, bring the hands to meet together in front of the heart space. Circle sweep the arms all the way up, reach up, look up. Belly comes to spine as the knees bend, bow all the way forwards on a breath out. Halfway lift for an inhale here. Deep bow, chin comes to chest. Look through your knees as you exhale. Reverse that. Come all the way back up on a big breath in. Hands come to heart. Utkatasana through the legs on a breath out. Bend into the knees. Knees, ankles, and hips in one line. Lift the arches of the feet. Tuck the tailbone and now extend the arms up. Lift the chin. Take a big breath into this. Sit down a little more as you breathe out. Take another big breath in here. Forward fold. Breathe everything out. Halfway lift for a breath in. Keep looking forwards as the left leg steps back, left knee finds the earth, breath out. Beautiful. Hands come together as you reach to the sky. Big inhale. Stay here for an exhale. Lift those front toes, lift the heart, lift the chin. Slow the breath down here. We're going to lift the hands apart, lift the gaze, breath in. Both hands land on the inside of that right foot for a breath out. Beautiful work. Now walk your hands towards the left, coming off the mat. Left foot turns backwards. Really nice. Walk the hands out. Think downward facing dog through the upper body. So breath in. Push the heart back like you're trying to press it under your groin. A breath out. Lift the arch on the front foot. Soften those toes. See if you can draw your tailbone towards the back of your mat. Even weight through both palms. We'll take one more breath in. Push the heart back, hang the head, breath out. Nice work, everybody. Halfway lift, lift the gaze, walk back in. Leave the legs exactly as they are. Right elbow comes to land on right knee. Extend that left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Beautiful work. We'll take a big breath in here. Bend into that front knee and then lean for a breath out. Now roll the left shoulder. See if you could look up at the ceiling. If you've stopped breathing, start breathing. If the neck's jamming, find some softness by moving the shoulder blades down the back, and now wave at me with your front toes. Very nice. We'll take a big breath in here. Stay for a breath out. Squeeze into the core. We're going to hover that front arm and lift all the way up. Palms meet together. Extend the index fingers and lift out of that front hip bone. Really nice. Take a big breath in here. Drop the shoulders down the back for a breath out. We're going to start to extend that front leg long, so you might need to step it forwards. We'll take a big inhale when we get here. Point to the front of your mat as you exhale, 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 exhale. Push into that front heel. Roll the left shoulder open. Beautiful. You've got a big breath in here. Lean further over. Good. One more big breath in here. You can all lean further over. We always can. Beautiful. Hands are going to come apart. Left fingertips might find the earth. Right fingertips might find the earth. Roll that left shoulder open. Look up to the ceiling if you can. If you've stopped breathing, take a big exhale. Energy into the fingertips that are on the air. Big breath in. Sigh something out. Squeeze the core. Rise slowly, slowly. Slow this right down. Squeeze the core. Come back up. Well done. Bend into that front knee. The toes at the back of the mat turn towards the back of the mat. We'll take a big breath in here. Hands frame that front foot on the breath out. Right foot's going to come all the way back to hands and knees. A breath in is going to bring shoulders beyond wrists, elbows tucked backwards as we lower the heart between the thumbs, squeeze the elbows in, point the toes. Baby cobra on a breath in, lower down for a breath out. Another baby cobra, drive your toenails into the floor, lower down. Tuck the elbows backwards, think chicken wings, rise up, one more breath in. Lower down for a breath out. Nice work, everyone. We're going to tuck our toes, take a big inhale. High plank is your exhale. Beautiful work. Extend back, downward facing dog. Flush it out here. So see if you can come to that sublimating breath where you imagine an inhale rushes up the back of the legs and an exhale flushes down, out through the hands. Finding this really grounding way of flushing out any flighty, any agitated energy that's been stirred up. Finding your center here and remembering these shapes are supposed to agitate. They're lovingly agitating you, so you can practice finding your center. Good, we're going to take one more big inhale like you're drawing up the back of the legs. Maybe a nice big sigh as you flush through. Peel the heels up on a breath in, bend the knees deeply, look between your thumbs, breathe everything out. On no breath, left foot steps, right foot follows. Halfway lift, fill the lungs now. Deep sigh, hang the head, look through the legs. Push into the heels as we rise all the way up to standing. Take a big breath in. Utkatasana through the legs on the breath out. Hands in front of the heart, sit down. Good, without hesitating, sit down a little more. Tuck the tailbone, lift the chin. Find a slow, steady breath here. And now add the arms. Could you bring biceps beside the ears without flaring the ribs? Beautiful work. We'll take a big breath in. Bow all the way forwards again, a big breath out. Halfway lift, take a big drink of air here. Keep the gaze forwards as the right leg steps back. Right knee finds the earth, breathe everything out. Well done. Sweep the hands all the way up. Palms come together. Take a breath in here. Stay for a breath out. Little adjustments. Drop the left hip bone down. Squeeze behind the belly button. Heart lifts. Fingertips lift. Gaze lift. Breathe. Wave with the front toes. They say soft. Drive the weight through the heel. We're going to take a big breath in here. Both hands land on the inside of that left foot as you breathe out. Really nice. Right foot comes towards the left side of the mat as the hands walk out. Think downward facing dog through the upper body. So we'll take a breath in to prepare. Push the heart backwards, hang the head, chin to chest, breath out. Really nice. Soften the toes on the front foot, drive even weight through both hands and breathe here. Press into the fingertips. Keep pushing, push the ground away with your hands. Really nice. We'll take one more big breath in. Stay for the breath out. You should be able to see between your legs. Nice. We're slowly going to walk all the way back up. And this time, left elbow lands on that left knee. Right arm extends up. Take a big breath in here. Soften through the groin a little bit, bend that front knee a little more, and reach through that right arm. Breathe here. Lift the arch on the front foot. Make sure those toes are free. Now find an easy breath here. Spin your heart towards the sky. Really nice. Take another long breath in here. Exhale out. Any agitation. So we're teaching ourselves that we can find our center in unusual movements. We're absolutely fine when unusual things come at us. We'll take another big breath in. Sigh something out. Start to squeeze the core and hover that front arm. And now lift all the way up. Hands come together in Kali Mudra. So we extend the index finger. And now walk that front leg forwards. Pull the kneecap up on that front leg. Very nice. Take a big breath in. Point to the front of your mat as you breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Roll the heart towards the ceiling. Take another breath in. Lean over a lot further. You've got it. One more big breath in. Lean over a lot further for a breath out. Open the heart towards the sky. Hands come apart. Find your breath here. See if you could look at the ceiling. If that doesn't bother your neck, eye gaze is up. That's how rolled open we are here. And now find a calm and steady breath. Energy into those right fingertips are actively reaching. We'll take one more big breath in. Empty the lungs completely. Slow this down. Squeeze the core. Start to come up. Squeeze the core. Squeeze the core. Really nice. Extend back out. Bend through that front leg. Hands are going to frame the front foot. Spin that right foot back. And now step lightly back, hands and knees. Well done, everyone. Heart rolls forwards on a breath in. Point the toes. Lower the heart between the thumbs on a breath out. This time, bring the hands wide off your mat, elbows up. Rolling cobra, the back of the neck lift first. Chin tucks into chest. And then right at the end of the movement, lift the face up. Beautiful. Right shoulder is coming down. Right ear is coming down slowly to the earth. Rolling back up. Pressure into fingertips. Left ear, left shoulder. One more time, rolling all the way back up. Nice and slowly down on a breath out. Stay here for a moment. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Good. If you're pregnant, you're doing this on the hands and knees. Bend into the left foot. Reach around and as best you can find a grip on that left foot. If you're able to, grab the ankle and then flex the foot. We're going to take a big breath in. Kick the left foot up to the ceiling. Roll the left shoulder open. Breathe. Find your center in an unusual position again. Draw that left knee in if it's flaring out to the side. Good. Roll the shoulder open, push the heart forwards, lift the chin, kick, kick, kick the foot. Breathe. You've got one more breath in. Drop the knee down slowly, release, breath out. Bring the left arm forwards without hesitating, bend into that right knee. Very nice. Reach around, find the right foot, the ankle, wherever you can get a hold of, flex if you're able to. We'll take a big breath in without hesitating, faster than your mind. Kick that foot up, roll the shoulder back. Find your breath here, find your center. It's an unusual position, but you can find your center in unusual positions. Draw that right knee in, lift the front of the heart, roll the shoulder open, lift the chin. If you stop breathing, find a way to breathe here. More force through that foot. Kick it up, kick it up, kick it up. Very nice. Slowly come down. Release that foot back. Hands land outside of the heart. Elbows tucked backwards. Take a breath in. Hands and knees all high plank as you breathe out. Downward facing dog. Find the breath here. Those inhales that run up the back of the legs. Exhales that cascade down out of the body. Chin tucks into chest. There's a real heaviness through the skull. Ribs tuck in towards each other. We'll take a long breath in together. Maybe a nice big sigh. Empty the lungs completely. With no breath in the body, peel the heels, bend the knees, look forwards, land lightly at the front of your mat. Halfway lift is your next breath in. Deep forward fold. Hang the head, look through the legs. Sweep all the way up to standing. Reach up, open up, look up. We'll bring it all to the heart. Your integration period. Close down the eyes. Slow down the breath. Let the energy settle in the body. So that's what's happening here. We stir it up on purpose. Let it settle. And this is how you walk out of yoga with more energy than when you started. Because we're gradually rising it and then we're letting it find its place in the body. Then we gradually rise it some more. We let it find its place. Keep the eyes closed. Keep focused on the breath here. We'll take one more big inhale. My suggestion is noisy sigh. Blink the eyes open, bring the hands to meet together in front of the heart. Circle, sweep the arms, rise up on a breath in. Belly comes to spine, bend your knees, land the rib cage on the thighs as you breathe out. Halfway lift for a breath in. Deep bow, look to the back of your mat, tuck chin to chest, breathe everything out. Rise back up all the way, big inhale. Hands come to the heart center for an exhale, Utkatasana, sit down. Little change in our sequence here. Pick up your left toes, spread them wide and put them back down on the earth. Really nice. Look forward, shoulders are away from the ears. Take a breath in. On our exhale, push into that left foot, come to stand on the left foot, right knee comes up in front. Take a moment to steady yourself here. If you're on really plush carpet and then a yoga mat, it's going to work you harder than a hard surface. Let the stabilizing muscles in the ankle do their little pull side to side. That's what that wobble is. It's really important. You focus on the breath. The body knows what to do on one leg. See if you can drop this right hip bone down a little bit. Engage behind the core, lift the heart. There's an openness as the shoulders drop down. Soft through the jaw. We're going to take a breath in together. The right foot's going to step behind the left foot like you're on a tightrope. So feet in line with each other, nice and close. Again, let the feet do their little wobble. Bring the hands to the hip bones. Lift through the front of the heart, lift through the chin. Breathe. Toes are soft. Give me a wave with your toes. Very nice. Move the left hip bone backwards an inch, right hip bone comes forward, squeeze behind your belly button to lift the front of the heart, breath in, bow halfway forwards on your breath out. Stay here, eye gaze is forwards, with your hand on your left hip bone, lift the left hip bone up a millimeter, right hip bone comes down. If you had a tail, you'd be lifting it towards the sky here. Squeeze your ribs in towards each other. Really nice. We'll take a big breath in. Extend the right arm forwards on a breath out. You've got it. Find your center in an unusual place. We'll take a big inhale again. Right fingertips are reaching towards the earth. They might find the earth, they might not. Doesn't matter, but reach the hand down. With your hand on your left hip bone, move it backwards again. Very nice. Now extend that left arm back. We'll take a big breath in here. Stay for a breath out. Left hand is going to extend forwards now, big breath in. Right hand is going to extend back, big breath out. Left hand's going to come to the earth. And now challenge your balance. Open that right hand to the sky. See if you could look up at the right thumb. Take a big breath in here and relax your toes. Good. Push the heart forwards. Another big breath in. You've got it. Stay for the breath out. That right arm's going to sweep back. Eye gaze is going to come forwards. Both hands are going to lift off the ground. A big breath in here. Come into a little crouch. Hands together at the heart. Bend both knees. Well done. Transfer all the way into the front foot. Shiva squat. We're going to lift that back leg up. Stay here. See if you could point through those back toes. Squeeze the heel to the bottom. Nice big inhale here. Front toes are soft. Start to push that right heel backwards as you exhale. And now we'll land that right foot down. Well done, everybody. Lift into your high lunge. We'll take a big breath in here. Give yourself the exhale to land. Find your center again. Left hip bone's coming back. Squeeze behind the belly button. Heart up. Lift the chin. Bend the front knee more. We'll take a big breath in. Back heel spins down on a 45-degree angle. Immediately load that back leg with more weight. Nice. Heart comes up to the sky. Breath in. Both hands land on the inside of that left foot. Breath out. Coming into that half downward facing dog, half warrior. Walk the hands out to the right. Pull the back kneecap up. Lift the arch on that front foot. Big breath in. Press heart down between the legs. Chin is to the chest. Breathe out. Roll that left knee out towards the left pinky toe. Very nice. Find your center here. Nice big inhale. Stay for an exhale. Take another big breath in. Check that left foot as you breathe out. Halfway lift, lift the chest, look forwards. Walk the hands back as you exhale. Left hand's coming up onto that left knee. Right hand lifts to the sky, side angle pose. Take a big breath in here. Load your back leg as you exhale. Take another big breath in. Option to stay here. Option to extend the left arm forwards as you breathe out. Turn the left palm down if you've done that. And we're all going to lift into warrior two. So picking that front arm up if it wasn't already. Beautiful work. Extend everything in the front of the body up. So that front leg lifts, front hand lifts, back hand lands on the back leg. Toes are soft. Find your breath here. The left hip bone's towards the front of your mat. Lift it up a lot. Feel the right hip bone come down and now push the heart to the sky. Stretch into those left fingertips. Take a big inhale here. Stay for your exhale. Sweep that right arm backwards, the hand towards the back of the mat, a big breath in. Bend into that front knee. We windmill into our extended side angle for a breath out. Stay. Find your center here. You've got an option to play with a bind if you want to. Don't need to do that. Side angle's quite a lot on its own. Wherever you are, we'll take a big inhale. Stay for a sigh. Hands are going to come apart from wherever we are. We'll take a big breath in. Both hands come back to the inside of that left foot. Pick the back heel up. You're doing so well. Rise back into that high lunge. Nice big inhale here. Hands come to heart. Look forward. Step lightly. Utkatasana. Well done, everybody. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the hands. A big breath in. Take a deep bow to yourself as you breathe out. Hang the head. Look through the legs. Circle sweep the arms. Come all the way back up to standing. A breath in. Hands to the heart as you breathe out. Tadasana. Let it go. Let it integrate. Slowing that breath right down. And letting that whole experience, all of those sensations that just move through your body, all of the agitations, all of the thoughts, whatever it is, letting it all integrate here. We'll take one more long breath in together. Nice big sigh, let it go. Blink the eyes open, bring the hands to meet together in front of the heart circle. Sweep the arms wide, reach up, look up, breath in. Belly comes to spine, bend through the knees as you breathe out. Halfway forwards, extend, feel the lungs here. Maybe a nice big sigh as you breathe out. Reversing that, coming all the way back up on a big breath in. Hands come to heart, Utkatasana, sit down for the breath out. Tuck the tailbone. Drop the shoulders down as you lift the front of the heart, lift the chin. Pick up the toes on the right foot, spread them out, put them back down on the ground. Very nice. We're going to come to stand on that right foot. Take a big breath in. Push the right heel down as the left leg lifts up in front of you, breath out. Give yourself a breath or two to land this. See if you can relax through the shoulders, relax through the toes, engage through the core instead. For most of us, this left hip bone is hiked up, so could you drop it down a little bit? Very nice. Feel the space. We're going to take a big breath in. Left foot is stepping behind the right like you're on a tightrope. Let the body land that. So that wobble side to side is supposed to happen. Let it happen. Focus on the breath. Reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Bring the toes up if you can. Hands come to hip bones on the breath out. Right hip bone, draw it back with your hand. Feel what that changes in this shape. And now engage behind the belly button. Beautiful work. We'll take a big breath in to lift the front of the heart. Hands stay on hips. Bow halfway forwards, breath out. Stay here. Could you lift actively the right hip bone? Very nice. Breathe. Extend the left arm forwards. We'll take a big breath in here. Stay for a breath out. Extend that right arm backwards. Big inhale. Left hand's going to come down towards the earth. Breathe, 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 breathe. Maybe the fingertips find the earth, maybe they don't. But once you've landed the shape, soften the toes. See if you can lift them. Weight drives through the heels and the ball of the foot. Now that right arm's going to extend all the way forwards. Left hand's going to extend back. Keep driving the heart forwards. Big breath in. Right hand comes to the earth. Left hand to the sky. Really nice. If you dare, look up at your left hand. Find the breath here. Find your center. Very unusual positions this morning. But you're built to handle unusual things. Find that steady center. You've got it. That left arm's going to reach back. It's going to sweep all the way forwards. The right hand's going to come up as you lift the heart, breath in. Hands come to heart, come into a crouch for a breath out. Eye gazes forwards. It's going to help you here. Shiva squat. Start to lift that left foot. Squeeze the heel up towards the bottom. Take a big breath in here. Slow this down. Start pushing that left heel back through space as you breathe out. And then lightly land the left foot. Well done, everyone. Extend up into your high lunge. Give yourself a couple of breaths here to land this. Right hip bone comes back. Squeeze behind the belly button again to lift the heart. So we take any crunching out of the lower back here. Take a big inhale. The left heel spins down. Load weight into that back leg straight away. Beautiful. Big breath in. Hands land on the inside of the right foot. Breath out. This right arch stays lifted so that right knee pushes outwards. Now walk your hands off to the left. Pull the back kneecap up. Lift the arch on the front foot. Breath in. Push the heart backwards. Chin comes to chest as you breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. If the back leg has disengaged, pull the arch up. Pull the kneecap up. Pull the arch up on the front foot. Push the earth away with the hands. So we're not hanging out here. We're pushing the ground away. Take a big breath in. Sigh something out. Halfway lift now. Lift onto fingertips, eye goes forward. Walk back in towards your legs. Right elbow lands on that front thigh. Lift the left arm up, side angle. Good, bend the front knee more. So what most of us do, look at your screen for a moment in side angle, is this back hip kicks up. You're trying to bring it down in a long line. Very nice. Watch those front toes. Take a big breath in here. Stay for a breath out. Weight is driving through the front heel. Option to extend that front arm. Lots of core work. If you've done that, flip the palm down. We'll all lift into a warrior two. Good morning. Breathe here. Everything on the front of the body is going to come up. So lift into that front leg, lift into the front hand, back hand lands. Really nice. Your right hip bone's at the front, lift it up a lot. Beautiful. And now push the heart up, gaze up, reach up, kneecaps are up, everything's up. Breathe. Left hand floats backwards, breath in. Good, we windmill into our extended side angle. So this is the front hand coming down to the inside of the foot. Left hand comes up, maybe it comes over, drop that hip bone. Option to play with a bind. Wherever you are, breathe. Find your center. It's very unlikely you make this shape outside of yoga. An unusual circumstance to find yourself in, but breathe, find your center here. If you're in the bind, extend the arms out. We'll come back through a warrior two, breath in. Hands come back down, lift that back heel. Back into our high lunge for just a moment here, breath in. Look forward, step forward, Utkatasana, hands at the heart, breath out. Tuck the tailbone. Sweep all the way up to standing, take a big breath in. Hands come to the heart on a breath out. Eyes closed down, Tadasana, breathe. Work on slowing down heart rate, breath. Inhale to flush fresh energy into the body. Exhale to let go on purpose of anything that's been agitated. Breathe it out. As you slow down the heart rate of the breath here, I'm going to tell you, we've got a shape coming up that really tests your determination. There's going to be a lot of things that flick through the mind about this shape and not wanting to do it. My invitation to you is move your body faster than those thoughts. Just come into this shape. Blink the eyes open, bring the hands to meet together in front of the heart space. Circle, sweep the arms, take a big breath in. Bend the knees as you bow forwards, bigger breath out. Hands to shins, extend long, big inhale. Vinyasa on the exhale, anything that's working for you. So it might be hands and knees, might be an upward facing dog, anything at all, rinsing through the body. Meeting places, downward facing dog. Take those long breaths when you get into downward facing dog. Inhales that flush up the back of the legs, exhales that cascade down through the spine. Chin comes into chest, ribs tuck. Nice long breath in here. Stay for a breath out. High plank is our breath in. Roll forwards. Lift the back of the heart. Stay for a breath in here. Knees down if you need to. We're lowering all the way to the earth on a breath out. Point through the toes. Good. Options here, coming into bow pose. Let the thoughts go. Option to do one leg at a time like we practiced before. Have a go. See if it's possible to get both feet. If it's possible to get both feet, stay with this. If it's possible to get the ankles and flex the feet, stay with that. If you're going one leg at a time, start on the left leg. Find your bind. Take a big breath in. Kick the foot or the feet up, roll, shoulder open, breathe out. Good, kick up more than you want to. Bring more power into this shape than you think that you have. Kick the feet up, kick the feet up, kick the feet up. Stay past the point where you want to give up. Put more power in, take a big breath in, kick the feet up, final exhale. Slowly come down, well done everybody. Extend the leg or the legs back. Make a little pillow with your hands. Put your right ear down. Breathe. Close the eyes. Feel the breath. Feel the back of the body. Clear something out of there. Without hesitating, come up, bend your legs. Grab either the right leg if you're doing one at a time, or both legs. If you can, flex the feet. Take a big breath in without hesitating at all. Kick up, kick up, kick up. Roll the shoulders open. Good. As one of my teachers used to say, there is nothing special about you if you don't feel like doing it. Breathe. Kick up, kick up, kick up. Kick up, kick up, kick up. Kick more with the feet. Bring more power in. When you want to give up on this, bring more power in. Big charging of Manipura. Breathe here. Take one more breath in. Kick up, kick up, kick up. Breath out. Slow it down. Extend the leg or the legs back. Make a little pillow. Left ear lands on it. Big breaths into the back of the body. Big exhales. Move faster than your mind. Come up, back to the left side or back to both legs. Grab your feet without hesitating. Without hesitating, flex the feet. Take a big breath in. Even if you don't want to kick the feet up, roll the shoulders back. Good. Really overcoming parts of your mind here. Kick the feet up. Breathe. Kick the feet up. Roll the shoulders back. Kick the feet up higher, higher, higher. You've got another inch in you. Kick the feet up. Slowly down. Release gently, make a little pillow, right ear lands on it. Take a big breath into the back of the body. Sigh something out. Take one more big breath into the back of the body. Sigh something out. Last round. Move faster than your mind. Bind the right foot or bind both feet. Take a big breath in. Kick up, kick up, kick up. Really nice work. Kick up even more. Bring full power for the last one. Kick up. Kick up, roll the shoulders back. If the teeth are pressing together, part them. Full power now. Big breath in. Kick up on the breath out. Slowly come down. Make a little pillow. Left ear lands on it. Sweep a big flushing breath into the back of the body. Sigh something out. And I just want to congratulate you. An enormous amount happened in your body. But more importantly, an enormous amount happened in your mind. Moving the body like that, opening the front of the body. It's unusual. It triggers a lot in us. If you just manage to beat the mind then, by not giving into the stories about hesitating and not doing it, give yourself a little smile or a big beaming smile. Nice and slowly, we're going to move from here to our child's pose. Take your time, squeeze your core on purpose. So you're going to need to engage the front of the body, extending back. Again, press the forehead into something here. You want that activation through Ajna Chakra. Breathe and split your awareness, just like we did in the beginning of class. Half the awareness is on the breath, half the awareness is on what's happening in the third eye. We'll take one more big breath in here. Sigh something out. We're going to rise up and bring our legs out in front. Bring the feet together and then walk the heels away from your groin. So you've got this diamond shape through the legs in front. And then hold on to the ankles or the shins and roll onto the sit bone. So that means you push the tailbone backwards. Really nice. Grab the front of the ankles and lift up on a big breath in. Bow forwards like you're trying to land your face in this little bowl of the feet on a breath out. We're making it dynamic here, lifting up on a breath in again, bowing forwards on a breath out. Feel free to close the eyes here. One more time, we'll take a breath in. This time as you come forward, slide the hands underneath the shins, maybe even the forearms and the fingers coming in line with the toes. If the hands are on the ground, whole palm is down. From wherever you are, take a breath in to push the heart forwards. Stay here, start feeling like the hands are trying to drag backwards. Breathe. Big opening into the lower back. Push the heart forward. We're staying upright here, but get that dragging sensation through the hands. Nice. We'll take one more big breath in. Maybe bowing on the exhale if it feels okay in the lower back. Squeeze belly to spine and slowly come back up. Nice work. The left foot, bring it onto the earth. And with the right hand, reach for the outside of the left foot. Wrap it around. Really nice. This left hand can come to the earth behind you. We'll take a big breath in and lift that left heel up. And then we're going to see how much that leg extends. Option to extend that left arm back. Wherever you are, for most of us, this left hip bone's kicked up. Could you drop it down, down, down? Really nice. Lift the heart. If you can, look back at the left thumbnail. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Take a big breath in here. The left hand's going to come off the ground if it's there, or it's going to sweep forwards. It's going to replace the right hand. Right hand's going to extend back. Big breath in here. Right hand's going to sweep, replace the left hand. Opening breath in. One more time like this, coming forwards. Open one more time. Wrapping the right hand to meet the left. We'll take a breath in here, lowering that leg down on a breath out. Well done. Bending through the left. This right foot comes to the earth. We reach for it with the left hand. Wrap it around the outside. That right hand can come down, and then we work on getting the left foot up off the ground. Nice work. And now we see if that leg will extend any. Doesn't matter if you do this with the knee bent at all. Totally fine. If that right hand can, it comes up off the ground and extends out long. The front of the heart lifts as the eye gaze lands on the right thumbnail. Take a big breath in here. Stay for a breath out. See if you could drop right hip bone down. Put more weight through the right side of your bottom. Big breath in. That back hand's going to sweep forwards. It's going to hold the foot, and the left hand's going to extend out. Nice, everyone. Breath in here. If you want to challenge yourself, eye gaze follows the thumbnails as you swap hands. Heart lifts for a breath in with that right hand extended, and then sweep it forwards to change one more time. Reaching that left arm back, put more weight through the right side of the bottom, and now the left hand's going to sweep forwards. Both hands binding that right leg. Again, doesn't matter if the knee's bent. We'll take a breath in. Use the core to slowly lower that leg all the way down. Breath out. Well done, everyone. Scoot forwards on your mat a little bit. Plant the heels right in the corner of your mat so the legs are nice and wide. We'll take a big breath in here. Bow forwards, land your fingertips on the earth. Breath out. Inhale to reach back up. Exhale to bow forwards again, land the fingertips. One more time, breath in. Lift the gaze if you're able to. Rounding down on a breath out. And now extend back up. Bring the hands out in front, palms face up. Really nice. Lift the chin, we got a breath in. You're going backwards for 10. Could you close the eyes? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the head rest on the earth. Let the palms float down nice and wide. Take up some space here. Let the feet flop to the sides. Give the neck a roll side to side here. See if you could touch both ears down when you roll your neck. Breathe as you move your neck. One more rotation to either side here. And then rolling that head back through center. Closing down the eyes here. Notice that your body is breathing itself. Inhales pulling in. Exhales floating out. Let the whole body soften. You take a moment here to integrate all this new experience, all these new capabilities of staying centered in really unusual, sometimes challenging situations. Draw a deep inhale and feel the lungs. Let something go as you exhale. Take a moment to be right here. Start to deepen the breath. Take a really soft roll to the right side. Find an easy breath lying on your right side. With your eyes closed, if you can, find a seat. We're going to sit and breathe together for 60 seconds. Just this precious, sacred, intentional single minute. Arrange yourself upright, eyes closed. Explore your inner world for 60 seconds here. Bring the hands to meet together in front of the heart. We'll take a long inhale together, bowing as we exhale. Acknowledge your willingness and acknowledge your ability to find your center amidst chaos, amidst unusual and new situations. Let's bow to that in each other. We'll bow to this sacred practice that teaches us how. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope today can be a beautiful day for you. And I'll see you soon.